According to a study from 2015 from the National Association of Evangelicals, 63% of Christians made the decision to become a follower of Christ between the ages of 4 and 14. This is what we call in the church world the 4 to 14 window. This is a very common thing within kids ministry, equipping and conferences and books and so on and so forth. And what it comes down to is between the ages of 4 and 14, a lot of things are happening for our kiddos. One, the parental influence in these kids' lives is amongst the highest and most potent it's going to be in this entire human's lifetime. Between the ages of 4 and 14, the relationship between the parents, the influence that parents and grandparents and family has, and the amount of time that they spend together is substantial. And so between the ages of 4 and 14 is where we see an immense amount of imparting of family values, imparting of spiritual values, imparting of political and economic and different lifestyle values happens with our kids between the ages of 4 and 14 years old. One of the things to think about here is that what happens in the home is so important. It's so important. What happens in the home is so important. What happens in your faith life is so important. Are you bringing your children to church? Are you getting them involved in the kids programs? Are you getting them involved in youth group? Are you discussing faith at the dinner table? Are you having these great car ride conversations where you're getting the chance to unpack some of these very important things? So parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, father figures, parental roles, whatever it might be, our young ones out there between the ages of 4 and 14 is a great place for them to be exposed to the faith conversation. Don't miss this opportunity. Don't overlook this window of time of impressionability. As our students get older, of course, they start moving on into different things and we have less and less time to impart these values on them. Protect our children, protect your children, make sure you're getting them exposed to good Christian values and getting them around these Christian ideas between the ages of 4 and 14, with the neuroplasticity being so impressionable and much, much more. Something for you to keep in mind as you're doing your kids ministry or as you're working on your faith practices and your faith values at home, whatever it might be. Good luck. Keep the 4 to 14 window in mind.